Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a few thoughts on the recent suicide of Lucas Lee, an Korean-American student at Phillips Academy Atoll private high school in the US. The news has sparked widespread discussion among the students and parents in China, while the exact reasons behind his tragic decision remains unknown. Many believe that being rejected by the Ivy League schools, despite his stellar academic record and leadership roles, may have been one of the final triggers. I feel deeply sorry for this young man. Growing up in East Asia myself, I can relate to some of what Lucas may have experienced. Even now, nearly 20 years after receiving my own university offers, I still remember my mother being far more anxious than I was while waiting for a decision from Oxford. I wasn't too worried after all. I already had offers from other top UV universities, but I can still recall the pressure I felt from her. She couldn't hide her emotions. Now, as a parent myself, I've come to realize just how much of a child's life path is shaped by their parents, especially in the early years. Yes, a large part of our physical traits and personalities are innate, but the decisions made by parents and later by the children themselves as they grow can significantly influence the course of their lives. I'm not here to preach. I'm not that far removed from student life, and I'm only at the beginning of my parenting journey. But if you are navigating the typical pressures of East Asian education, here are some reflections I hope can help. There's no shortage of videos online promising that if you wake up early or follow a certain fitness routine, you'll have the energy and focus to conquer your day. But maybe you've tried those routines and wondered, why isn't this working for me? The truth is, that kind of advice often only applies to people who are naturally high energy. And high energy isn't a mindset, it's often a physical trait. Not everyone is built in the same way. If you're someone who needs 9 hours of sleep, while others thrive on five, it's okay. If you're not naturally a leader or a team player, and you prefer doing things alone, that's valid too. Even in the most open-minded societies, there's always a dominant set of values that helps that society function. But those values don't always match what's best for each individual. We all need to adapt to the world we live in, but we also owe it to ourselves not to lose sight of who we truly are. Most of us have experienced working hard towards something, buying that dream item, landing a promotion, getting someone's approval, only to feel a strange hollowness once we achieved it. I used to feel that way a lot when I was younger. We hit milestones, but don't feel as happy as we thought we would. Why? Usually, it means we've misunderstood our true desires. We are social creatures, easily influenced by people we care about and the flood of information around us. The first step is recognizing that hollow feeling. Then you can start asking yourself what you're really looking for. Only then can you begin moving towards something that will truly fulfill you. It's not easy, it takes time, but that clarity will come if you give yourself the space to find it. In my view, knowing yourself, making thoughtful choices, and sticking with them are some of the most valuable life skills we can have. They are not easy to master, especially if they don't come naturally. Often we have to learn them the hard way. So many of us set goals we never reach, not because we are lazy, but because deep down we weren't truly motivated by those goals in the first place. Change doesn't happen overnight. Think about it like losing weight. Doctors will tell you that there's a healthy limit on how much you should lose each month, so you don't lose muscle along with fat. It's a gradual process. If you have the option, take it slow. Get to know what you really want, then move toward it, one step at a time. Thank you very much for listening to today's video, and I will see you next week. Bye.